welcome back. I was getting distracted. My phone was exploding with alerts on Facebook for some reason, even though I tell it not to bother me about that crap. Still decides to anyway, so whatever. Okay, so the dragon just kind of wakes up on his own. I always thought that I had to, like, go further out onto the bridge before he woke up, but if you just stand there long enough, he'll wake up. My game doesn't really render his vomit very well, but I do remember. Yeah, like, look at that. Okay. It's not really rendering the gross stuff that he's spewing out there. Just have to guess that it's around that area. There's a lot. Oh, see? You can't even see this shit. I wonder what I need to do in order to get that stuff to show up. No? Okay. Good job, homie crystals. Alright, we'll use our white dragon breath. It's a target, so I don't know what the problem is. Man, that's a frame rate killer. Can you zip towards it? No? Chose to bomb it that way. Later, buddy. Good job, homing crystals. Pieces of shit. Dragon scale. Man, collecting those is probably the biggest pain in the ass of the whole game. If you wanted to get everything that you could get out of it. So there's something weird about this particular thing. I've never understood. Way to go. Glad you decided to go after an enemy that couldn't even be seen from up here. You decided to go through the wall towards the enemy, but you didn't go after the dragon. Once again, proving how intelligent that spell is. That spell is, of course, the one I was talking about with the boss fight in the Tower of Latria, and it was less useful than it is here. Like, here it seems to launch itself a little bit more intelligently, although obviously that's not saying a whole lot, all things considered. I don't know what is up with this thing. It's like the lower torso of that zombie dragon that we just killed, and it's obviously still alive in some regards because it's moving back and forth. It just chills here. And then at one point, I hit it enough times, and it stood up. And I don't know how to do that. And I feel like I have to whack at it for a long time before it does it. And it's just not there anymore. Like, even when I got it to stand up, it didn't do anything. It just stood there. It's the same enemy shape and type as the legs that are down in Lost Isola. Weird. Very weird design. But that's the guys at From Software doing their thing, so. Okay. So. Obviously here, and we saw the shadow of the stupid harpies. Already trying to ruin my day. I can hear him chirping around, little pigeon fuckers. What is... They're up there. If I run up the stairs, they're gonna frickin' see me. I mean, one apparently already has, because he's moving towards me. I don't want to drop down, because it's gonna cause a bit of damage. I don't know what other choices I got here. Oh, there you are. Dick. May need to switch my wand back to something that doesn't consume half of my spells, because that kind of sucks. Okay. Well, let's just do this. You're not coming down yet. And if you don't know where to go in this place, it sucks. Trying to get out of here is a real pain in the ass. All those things down there. Yeah, probably gonna have to switch out my one. Anyways, here we go. Those enemies are definitely reminiscent of the first real boss in Demon Souls, Phalanx. Very interesting first boss of that game, and also very boring at the same time. Interesting how boring it is. Okay. Alright. I fiddle around with my character's weapons a little bit. I wanted to try out the demon catalyst that I'd gotten from beating that dude down in the demon ruins, but that thing is not good for what we want to do here. It's not that it's a terrible thing, but it'll probably get better if I improve the stats. I have a feeling that the stats on that thing go down a bit. Sorry, getting distracted. I have a feeling the stats on the particular item, I don't have the strength to wield it. Oh. Hearing weird noises. I wonder if somebody's trying to invade. Or maybe it's just the area itself. It is a very creepy area. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard those noises before. It's amazing when you play this game with good headphones. I'm so used to playing it with like shitty little desktop speakers that I never hear half the noises, like the whispers in seats. The Duke's Archives. Anyways, as you can see, I've switched back over to my regular catalyst because, you know, unless I'm fighting a boss, I don't think it's really necessary that I have all the things. I'd rather have more spells available to me. And just having the ability to cast more spells at once is a little more tasteful to me. There we are. This guy, another Demon Souls nod. People wouldn't even really know who he is. They didn't play Demon Souls. Very reminiscent of the very boss that has. Wow, he is actually pretty tough. Ooh, wow. Surprisingly difficult. Whoop, don't do that, buddy. Man, surprising. One of the few guys who actually wields a whip in this game. 30,000 souls. Didn't realize he had that much stuff. Yeah, I will take that. Thank you. There's a lot of speculation about the story of that character and how it is that, I mean, this is the only place where you encounter him. but it's surprising to see that particular character model in a place like this. An area of Dark Souls that you could completely miss if you didn't know where to go and what items to grab and all that stuff. And it's such a bizarre area, too. But hey, whatever. Take it. And so that demon catalyst I was talking about requires my strength go up, but I don't really care enough. I'd rather actually try and get more attunement slots so then I can kind of go back to using my heavy-duty catalyst that I got from Big Hat Logan. Oops, wrong spell. Whatever. I do wonder that whole thing about the attunement and if it makes a difference in terms of your casting speed. I believe it does, but I am unsure. Imagine that. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. That frame rate though. Definitely have never had that easy of a time getting rid of those things, though. I will say that. Such a weird and grotesque designs. Good to know that I got something that can take care of them. Perhaps not as effective as the particular spell you can get in Demon Souls to get rid of all of them, but let's see, I haven't gotten the key to open up this door yet. Has some clothing and equipment behind there that might be useful to my character. Might not. Frickin' crows, man. All over the place. Go down there and get annihilated. I always forget what the best approach is to this next part of the area, because you have to do it in order to get out of here. If you don't go through this next tough part, then you are pretty well fucked. So pardon my French. Just forget where you come out. It's like over here somewhere? Oh, right. You're not dead. Derp. Well, that was foolish on my part. What the hell? Swear to God, I was blocking that last attack, but apparently not. Trying to remember. Completely forgot that I'd already come down here and gone back, and those guys would be alive again. I feel like You're still following me? Get out of here. Maybe it's over here. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. Ah! Dicks. This is why we kindled that particular bonfire. It's the only one of this whole level. Oh man, getting staggered. Whoa! Kindly, fuck off. Good lord. Man, I wish that Estus Flask was upgraded by now, but sadly I don't know how to do it. Oh, all the challenge signs. Oh, would you look at that? Keep hearing the wolf's howl in the distance, and I wonder if that is anything special. Because typically when you hear something in the distance in Dark Souls, it has like some sort of meaning to it, but it may not. I don't know. Okay. Probably going to get annihilated down here. But we shall see. Recall this being the more ideal method of dealing with this area, but we have to take it real slow here. We are going to die. Oh, God. There are a lot of those things in here. And they were the guys I was complaining about in the catacombs. My homing stuff can see them before I can, too. Normally, I actually go down a different route to get to these guys. And that's usually because of the fact that I have a bigger shield. I can take more hits from them. I think there's like 6 of them in this room, too. It's not that they're on their own very tough. They do a lot of damage. That is definitely their main strength. But they do a lot of damage, and when you didn't notice already with the way that Dark Souls does its math. Yep. There we go. This is what I was afraid of. Is that it? Is that the last one in here? Let's do this. I know it's not the last one down in this level, but if you noticed when I was getting hit by a bunch of the dudes earlier, the more you get hit by something, the more damage it does to you. It's like you take a bit of a stun boost. The game kind of punishes you for getting hit for that reason. Alright. What's this say? Praise the sun indeed. That's the right place to put that. It does warm my heart that people are still playing this game online. And that I am not alone in my love for this game. Just recently convinced a coworker of mine to try it out. Okay. So, that's our ticket out of here. But there's more shit to find. I bet I can find something to upgrade my Estus flask. Here. It's so narrow. I have to be careful about bumping into walls. And they're down here too. Stupid assholes. Where are you? There you are. Jerk. Totally light another one. I'm fairly certain there's one more. Fairly certain. You only need to hit it 3 times with these things, so. Not wrong. Look at that. Look at that. Single dude. Just because he hit me. Man, these guys suck. The worst. That's okay, though.